Today we are going to learn about one of the most important Python libraries known as Panda library and its role in machine learning. So here we beginning with our website, like always ai.herokuapp.com and ai.tech. Now you can search for the blog in Python pandas for machine learning. What is what is this library and what is it all about? So it is a data manipulation library, and as we know that machine learning is all about data. Now it becomes a very important and crucial library in machine learning. So it has many functions like indexing, vectorization operation, abbreviation, argument, many. So starting with the indexing, we are importing or initializing our library with importing pandas as PD. Now we can create data of our own pd.series, or we can also read the existing data. We will learn about it later. So creating our own data, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is our list of data. Now it has auto generated the index for the list. This is what this library do. Now we can also manipulate this index. How? By adding an index list. Now we can generate an auto and customize index. So C++ data structure Python Java is our customized index. Now argmax. Argmax is a function used to find out the maximum argument in the list. Now for this pd.series 1.134.299.1226.78, we know that 99.12 is maximum argument in this list. So 012, it lies in on second index. Our function has generated output of second index. Now vectorization operation such as adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, it can do all. Next is our abbreviation function. Given a name, it can generate its abbreviation like India, Canada, Australia, Denmark, IN for India, CA for Canada, AU for Australia, and DE for Denmark. And it also generates the data type, its object. So describe function describes all the qualities or features of the existing data or the given data. Now coming to the data frame generates the data frame of the given values, column 1, column 2, column 3, A1, A2, A3. So it is creating a data frame, and it is generating index by its own. Now we will talk about reading the CSV files with pandas. Now the existing data, we just have to initialize the function pd.read CSV, and then we have to give the location of that file in our personal device. Now movies.df.head, it generates all the columns and rows of that data. So you can easily read the CSV file and manipulate the data. You can get more information about CSV data with the help of .info function. You can see how many it is talking about duration, color, director name, gross genres, and whatnot. Now these were all the functions that were useful and that you can also use for machine learning.